The Easter holiday is almost here, and everyone wants to enjoy delicious and fragrant baked goods. You can do it without much effort and any experience in baking. Easter cakes are made from yeast-free cottage cheese dough. The dough is quickly kneaded and does not require a proofing time. The curd cakes are soft and tender. The thick protein glaze sets well. Easter muffins with frosting and bright sprinkles look very appetizing and festive. This recipe can be used to make not only a large festive cupcake but also small portioned muffins in paper or silicone molds for any celebration or a simple family tea party. Easter cupcake with raisins according to this simple recipe is prepared in a silicone container of 1.5 liters. You can also supplement the recipe with various products in the form of cottage cheese, candied fruits, zest, chocolate drops, dried fruits, and nuts. The simple baking process involves cooking both in the oven and in the multi-cooker or bakery. If you are baking a homemade cupcake for a younger audience, you may not add a strong drink, but 2 tablespoons of brandy will hardly be felt in the dessert, and only give a special flavor. For more details on how to make Easter cake at home and how to make a beautiful tasty frosting for it, you will find the detailed step-by-step photo recipe below. 1. Before the preparation of the delicious holiday cupcake directly, it is necessary to prepare all the ingredients. At first, you need to pour steep boiling water over the peeled raisins so that the water exceeds the berries by 1 centimeter. 2. In a deep container, sift 2 cups with a slide of high-quality wheat flour and pour the granulated sugar. Add the butter cut into small pieces to the dry mixture and knead the mass into crumbs. Then add the baking powder and knead well. 3. Add the eggs to the flour mixture, 1 at a time, each time thoroughly mixing the dough. When the last egg is added, you need to pour 2 tablespoons cognac or whiskey and pour cooled raisins with the liquid, in which soaked. 4. Carefully mixed with a silicone or wooden spatula, the dough should have the consistency of thick sour cream. 5. For baking Easter cake, it is better to use a mold with a hole, in such a container dense, the oil-based dough will bake much better and faster. Glass and metal, unlike silicone molds, it is necessary to grease with butter. 6. Pour the ready dough into the selected form and put it in a preheated to 200 degrees Celsius oven for literally half an hour. After 30 minutes of baking, you need to lower the temperature to 160 degrees Celsius and cook for another half hour. You can check the readiness of the baked product with a long skewer, and if it is dry, the muffin is completely ready. 7. Take out the baked cupcake only after it has cooled completely, and put it out, on a flat solid surface. 8. It is necessary to prepare a lemon glaze to decorate the dessert. Squeeze the juice of 1 lemon into a container, and then pour into a separate bowl sifted through a fine sieve powdered sugar so that there are no lumps in the dry mixture. Stir the juice into the white powder in small portions until homogeneous. The finished glaze should be similar to liquid sour cream. If it will be too liquid, you can add more powder, and if thick, water or lemon juice. 9. The chilled top of the homemade cupcake should be thickly smeared with lemon fondant, leaving beautiful appetizing drips. Sprinkle confectioner's sprinkles on the wet fondant and leave the baked goods to dry out. 10. You can observe how beautiful, juicy, and tender the base turned out in the cut. These pastries can be stored under a cotton or linen cloth and will not go stale for a very long time. 11. The Easter cake without yeast is ready. Before serving the dessert, you can further decorate it with mint leaves, fresh berries, or powdered sugar or cocoa powder. The pastry is a good accompaniment to both cold and hot drinks.